To one and all present here, I welcome you all to the today's session, that is the curtain raiser to the Google Developer Student Club's Banda Singh Bahadur Engineering College. So what are we going to discuss today is we'll discuss what exactly is GDSC, since there is a lot of mystery around it in our college, since we are starting the first generation of our Google DSC. So we will unveil what exactly is GDSC, our vision and mission, meet our this year's core team, a roadmap for the year 2021-2022, and the technologies, all the technologies that we are going to learn this year. Also, we have a special surprise planned for all of you. So please wait and stay tuned till the end. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mehakdeep Kaur, and I have been selected as Google Developer Student Club lead at Banda Singh Bahadur Engineering College by the Google developers for the academic session 2021-22. Talking about myself, I'm mainly a machine learning and data science enthusiast. I have worked on quite a few machine learning projects and have ML projects. Due to that, I have also scored an internship at IIT Ropar, where I implemented an application of distributed deep learning, that is deep learning at edge nodes. So that's where fog computing comes in. Fog computing is, you could say, computing at the edge nodes. So I started exploring fog computing in the last few months. Also, I have developed interest in quantum computing as well, contributing to which I have attended IBM Global Summer School twice in a row now, and have participated in several QC hackathons. So if you want to know about anything about quantum computing, you can come to me. I will be happy to guide you about it. And also, I code in C and C++ and have a knack of competitive coding as well. So then coming ahead, I have contributed to open source in during the Girl Script Summer of Code program, and also I was selected as the campus ambassador for it. Then I can from which I can proudly say that our college has now its own open source culture. Talking about my achievements, I was selected as Grace Hopper Scholarship for the Grace Hopper USA Scholarship to attend the Grace Hopper celebrations, which are going to be held virtually this year. Otherwise, they are held in USA every year. Now that's it from my side for my introduction. Now I would like to move on to the domains that we have in GDSC this year. We have 6 domains in GDSC: management, media and creative, web development, mobile app development. Then we have competitive programming and artificial intelligence and machine learning. So now all the leads of these domains will introduce themselves. First up, we have our management team lead, Harjas Ratol. Over to you, Harjas.
I met what?
Harjas, it's kind of breaking a bit.
Okay.
Now it's
just a minute.
Now it's clear.
Okay, fine. So hi everyone, and very good morning to you all. I am Harjas Kaur, final year student in computer science, and I am the management lead in the GDSC club. I am also the chairperson of IEEE Student Chapter BBSBEC. Along with that, I am the membership chair of ACM Student Chapter BBSBEC. I have worked in several web development technologies, including HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, etc. Along with that, I have worked on UI UX design and Android app development. I am a keen speaker, being said that I have participated in several literary events. A fun fact about me is that I love reading poetry and novels, and Rupi Kaur is my favorite. So that's it from my side. I hope that we could connect and work together to make some great events more successful. Thank you.
Awesome, Harjas. Harjas is an all-rounder, you can say, a very good, a very, I could say, an awesome public speaker. Next up, we have our media and creative lead, that is Mansi. Mansi, please come and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. Am I audible, Mehak? Hello? Hello?
Mansi?
Am I audible
Um,
now? Hello?
yeah, Mansi, your voice is a bit slow. Can you?
Hello? Uh, am I audible now?
No, it is actually really low. If you can shift the mic closer to your
Hello?
face, then I guess
Hello?
it will solve the problem.
Hello? Now it's okay?
It is very low, but you can continue if you want to.
Um, Hello everyone. I am Mansi Kashyap. I'm third year student in computer science engineering. Um, Designing is something that I amazes me a lot, and that's why I say I love to design and to mix up things to mix up my designing skills with the technical skills. I love to do front end development, like designing the user interface also. In technical field, I would say that artificial intelligence and machine learning amazes me a lot. And I'm a keen explorer in that as well, and I'm always inquisitive about learning new tech, whether it's tech or non-tech. I believe in having an always learning attitude, and in the last I would say alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. So me and my team will be really happy if you all join us on this journey of GDSC, and it is very lovely to connect with you all. Thank you.
Very rightly said, Mansi. Together, we can learn much more that we can do individually. So that is why we are here to build a tech-based community, so that we can form a platform where we can all come together and learn as a team. Now, next up, we have our web dev team lead, that is Ikjot Singh. Over to you, Ikjot.
Hi, is my voice audible?
Yeah, it is.
Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you present here. I am Ikjot Singh, third year student in computer science. I am leading the web development in the Google Development Science Club. I have knowledge in web development. I have made some of the projects like the college alumni website, and I have made the COVID test website. So if someone wants to book a slot, they can choose the nearby location on that website. Also, I am an intern at IIT Ropar. I am always up for new projects. So if someone wants to collaborate, please pin me up. That's it from my side. I hope we can work together. Thank you.
Awesome, Ikjot. Next up, we have our mobile app development team lead, that is Hemant Sachdeva. Over to you, Hemant.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hemant Sachdeva, third year CSC student. I will be leading app dev team for our Google Developer Student Club in college. I never call myself an app, web, or Android developer specifically. I have my experience in all these three fields, so it's very hard for me to choose any one of. Yeah, and I am a Linux enthusiast, as you can see on your screen. I'm here to help you with your technology needs. I am a self-taught programmer, learning from the errors, and I have been learning to code since I was in ninth standard. However, my C++ first programming language came into my syllabus in 11th class. You can see Evolution X and SHRP written on the slide. I'll be introducing both later on in our session. There are always other tasks going side by side because I can't concentrate on a single language and I am always looking into learn new things. I'm currently working on improving my Python skills as well as you can see on my GitHub profile if you go to. And there is a repository on my Git where I am uploading all the Python scripts. When I'm bored, I code. I'll be introducing you all to our domain specific things in upcoming session. Stay connected. My hobby is overthinking and you can say it as a fun fact. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Hemant. It was a great introduction. Next up, we have our AI/ML, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning team lead, that is Harnoor Kaur Khehra. Over to you, Harnoor. Harnoor?
Hello, I'm audible. Actually, I got disconnected. Sorry for that.
No problem.
So, hi everyone. Myself, Harnoor Kaur Khehra, and I'm third year computer engineering student at BBSBEC. So, with the God's grace, I have been appointed as the AI ML core lead for GDSC at BBSBEC for the academic year 2021 to 2022. And it's a great opportunity for me to serve, learn, and explore this amazing community. Further, with this, I'm always passionate about the machine learning and love working in this field. I have worked not on many ML projects right now, but yes, I have two eminent projects which I have worked. The first is employee attrition prediction using ML, and the another is Parkinson's disease dissection using machine learning. And I'm also planning to start visa approval prediction, and let's hope for the best. Interestingly, web and app development are also the fields which attract me the most. I have worked a bit on building Android app using Kotlin and also have keen interest in CSS, HTML in the web field. As mentioned in this slide, the most trending and upcoming technology, augmented reality. I have tried my best to explore this from the base and have worked on little small projects like making Insta filters, this or that game using AR, and lastly, changing the eye lens color. This is basically this small base thing, and I'm going to explore it more so that I can reach up to the the game Pokemon Go. So let's see how the augmented reality will change the future as it is the trending technology. Moreover, this year I have been selected as the open source contributor at the Girl Script Winter for contributing, and I'm very excited for this new journey. I consider myself as an ardent learner who loves to explore new things. So at the end, I would like that everyone join the hands with our community so that we can take the GDSC BBS back to the great heights. Thank you.
Very truly said, Harnoor. Thank you for such a great introduction. AI is actually a very, you could say, new and upcoming technology that we all can explore and have great, have great domains to explore into. So next up, we have our competitive programming and DSC lead. That is the Taranpreet Kaur. I welcome Taran to come and introduce herself.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are, Taran.
Okay. Hello everyone, good morning. Hope you all are doing well. I am Taranpreet Kaur and I am of my final year computer science engineering. I am a CPDSL lead in my college for GDSC. Talking about myself, I have worked on various tech domains like web development, machine learning, etc. So, talking about my tech stacks, I have been designing websites using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and I am beginner at React. With this, I have also dived into machine learning and data science, building few projects using pandas, NumPy, etc. So now coming to competitive programming, I have been started coding since my second year of college, and I am a five-star coder of Python at HackerRank, and also been solving number of questions on Lead Code. And with this, I have also participated on various hackathons, and now I am an open source contributor to Girl Script Summer of Code this year. I have also been working as a graphic designer for community named as Scholarship Track and been using Figma and Canva for the same. Moreover, I have joined Spice Money as a data science engineer intern. And if talking about my hobbies, I am also pretty good at doing calligraphy and quilling at my leisure time. Also, as I am a CPDSA lead, I want you all to come up with a domain so that we can build our environment in our college for CPDSA, and feel free to strive a conversation with me anytime, and I will be happy enough to make your doubts clear and guide you about it. And hope you all to see you forward in Google Developer Student Club. Thank you.
Awesome, Taran. Um, we hope to get our community to get more engaged in competitive programming. Now, I would want our faculty coordinator, Professor Parminder Kaur, to come and say a few words. She is also the faculty coordinator of ACM Student Chapter. She has been very helpful throughout the onboarding process of Google Developer Student Club since we are setting it up for the first time in our college. She has helped us through all the troubles and problems that we have faced. So thank you so much, ma'am. And also, I would want to call you upon to say a few words.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mehakdeep, for the great introduction about myself. Yeah, my name is Parminder Kaur. I'm working as an assistant professor in computer science and engineering department, Banda Singh Bahadur Engineering College. And I have chosen teaching as my, not as my profession, but as a passion, because I'm passionate to guide students and to do something new in this particular fraternity. So thank you so much for introducing me, and I'm really thankful to you for bringing this particular, I can say, community to our college as well. I'm guiding as a faculty sponsor of ACM student chapter, Banda Singh Bahadur Engineering College as well. And from that particular journey, I can say we have contributed so much with the great events we have conducted through this particular chapter as well. And I'm glad and excited to be a part of this community and to guide you people through GDSC as well. So before saying something about GDSC, I just want to like you people to ask me that what role you people are going to play as a human being. Can you tell me what role you people are going to play? Yeah, I can have your answer. Yeah.
Yeah. As the beings, we are forming a community where students can come and discuss their any kind of problems they are not only in any kind of problems they are facing, not only in technical field, but also as a community. We want to form such a close knitted community where students can come and discuss about their own social problems as well, so that we can guide them how to pass through such problems, and also help them to be more mentally strong, and give them much more they'll share their ideas and help each other, and
Yeah,
just
definitely.
this way it will help students to become better human beings, not only better developers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what the answer I was expecting you people, that you people are playing the role of innovators, you people are playing the role of creators, builders, designers. That is tech savvy people. So I can say if you people are playing this role and you want to play this role type of roles in your near future, then the GDSE is the ideal platform for you people to grow yourself and to learn something innovative, where you can basically enhance your overall personality as a complete professional, because this is the dream of every person, to be connected somehow, to be connected with Google in any way. So GDSE is the first step of your journey, successful journey with Google, because this is now not the thing in this particular era, in this particular critical time of pandemic, that the company or like Google come to your college and recruit yourself and get interviews from you people, because Google have so many platforms to be in touch with you. Google have a close eye on each of one of you through their own platforms like Gmail, like these Google developer clubs as well, and I can say Google as well. So from these platforms, Google has a close eye on you, and that is why through these particular communities, you people are going to connect with the Google, which is the big giant of the world. You know that tech CV people all know what is Google all about. So I can say it is an excellent platform from which you can people explore, and even you can implement your innovative goals for the betterment of, or the for the betterment of the whole community as whole. So my best wishes are always with you, and I'm there with you to guide you people through each and every step. And congratulations, and thank you, Magdeep, for bringing this great community to our institution. Over to you, Magdeep. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for such inspiring words. And I believe that we will be able to run this community successfully and bring forward the most legit people so that we can develop ourselves, not only ourselves, but help to develop everyone around ourselves. So, moving on, um,
Definitely.
we would like to address. Now, I want to move on to what exactly is GDSC, since uh, now since it is coming to our college for the first time, there has been a lot of doubts to the students. What exactly is GDSC? Google Developer Student Clubs are actually community groups for college and university students, those who are interested in developer technologies as well as Google Developer Technologies. Students from all undergraduate and graduate programs with an interest in growing as a developer are welcome to join the community. Here we build solutions for local businesses and their communities. So, what exactly GDSC helps students in? GDSC provides students the opportunity to grow their knowledge on developer technologies and more through peer-to-peer learning environment. Like peer-to-peer workshops, like students will help students, students will learn from students, students will teach students. That is all what GDS is all about. Um, and also here the GDSC will provide students the opportunity to connect with local leaders through the solutions that they build for the local communities. They will gain industry experience by solving problems for local communities and using Google technologies. Also, they will get to showcase their projects, prototypes, and solutions to the local community as well as all over the world through the challenges that Google conducts. That is all also included in Google developers. That, for example, the solutions challenge, which I will be discussing about in a few after a few slides. So. What is the main motto of Google Developer Student Club? The main motto is like connect, learn, grow. What is connect? Connect is students will students with similar thinking and similar interests in developer technologies will connect with each other and come. These students come from diverse backgrounds and different majors, and they will connect with each other on the basis of their similar interest in technologies, learn about a range of technical topics, and gain new skills through hands-on and in-person workshops and project building workshops, events, talks, etc. Also, the knowledge that they will gain in the community, they will apply these new learnings to build great solutions for the local community as well as which address the global challenges as well. So GDSC is all about giving back to the community by helping others learn too. So our goal is to apply new learnings to build great solutions for local problems. Also, our goal is to impact students and empower them to impact their communities through employability and technology. Also, our mission is to provide developmental skills for students to help them work towards employability. Our vision is to bridge the gap between theory and practice. So I guess that sums up all our goal, mission, and vision. Now I would like to move on. to what exactly will the students do in the Google Developer Student Clubs. We'll learn about new technologies. After learning, we will implement those learnings in making projects. When students will win competitions, the competitions that they will submit their projects to, for example, the solutions challenge, and there are several other challenges that we will be taking into focus. Um, Also, how can you contribute to the community? You will get involved in the domains that were we talked about before, and that way you can do all these four things. So I guess now it must have helped you gather what is exactly Google Developer Student Clubs will do in our college and what our main aim is. So now I would want to discuss the timeline for the upcoming year. This gives the overview of the campaigns that are conducted by Google itself. So this is the timeline given by Google itself. So in September, we will be hosting our first cloud campaign. So get ready for it. We will be hosting some really nice events we have planned for the cloud campaign. And then we have Android campaign in October. Flutter campaign we have in December. In the session 2022, we will have our solution challenge 2022 from January to March, where you all will be submitting the projects that you will be making throughout the learnings. And from February to March, we'll host our second cloud campaign, where you will be learning on the Quick Labs platform and implementing there also. So in April 2022, we'll have our web campaign, and in May, last but not the least, we will have our machine learning campaign, right? So now I would like to discuss all the domains that we will be covering this year. The technology, these are the technologies that we want to conduct workshops, and we want to, the students in our community as well as those who want to get involved in our community, they will learn these technologies. They can come, and we will be hosting some kind of events through which we all will learn about all these tech domains. So first up is web development. Ikjot will come and discuss about what all are we going to include in web development this year.
Hi everyone. Now I would like to give you a brief description about what is web development. It mainly consists of two parts, front end and back end development. These are the two different parts in which the website is made. In front end, the languages that we will be going through are the HTML and Bootstrap. These two are used to structure a web page and its content. CSS is another language which is used for the styling of the web page. Now, when we are using these languages, we can use PHP as the back-end developing language. These all languages are scripting languages. Now, for the next part, this is the latest and ongoing technology for web development so far, that is MERNstack. In MERNstack, it consists of four parts. The one is MongoDB. It is used for the document database. And the second one is Express.js. It is used for the Node.js framework. And the third comes the React.js. It is the client-side JavaScript framework. And the fourth and the last one is the Node.js. This is the primary JavaScript web server. This is all about the web development. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ikjot. Ikjot has clearly explained all the domains that we'll covering in web development this year. Next up, we have mobile app development. Hemant will be coming up to explain all the domains that we'll be covering this year.
Hello everyone, I'm back again. First of all, for starting app development, we need to choose our operating system, where we are going to code. We have two options, Linux or Windows, from where we can switch each together. But the third one, Mac, is only going to be a Mac, so there is no switch possibility. And I prefer Linux operating system for building stuff, which is highly recommended. All the scripts to automate the task are written in Bash Linux shell format. So you will be using Linux in my choice. Secondly, platform. Which kind of platform we are going to build? Android or iOS? Or we can use cross-platforming. We will discuss that in programming languages section. Now, version control system. What is this? It keeps track of what we are going to change in our code. Versions, updates, everything is going to be stored in version control system. Git, which is highly used for storing the history of our data, and GitHub, which is a server highly used to store the data. Programming languages. Today, Java is considered to be the most popular language for making Android apps. It gives one of the best options to build Android applications as they are based on Android APIs and a huge variety of built-in Java libraries. Second, Kotlin, which is used for native apps. Native apps are only focused on one platform. Like if we build an app for Android, you can't use on iOS. Kotlin is essentially lightweight and less verbose than Java. It is not academic language that was invented in the scientific communities for special tasks, like C++ invented in Bell Labs. Kotlin was created by developers specially for developing Android applications. Third, Flutter, which is Google-powered tool for cross-platforming development. It is based on the Dart programming language and with its built-in widget provides smooth and quick performance. But keep in mind that this tool is quite new and may not support some required functions. Fourth, React Native. It is a framework based on JavaScript and TypeScript for creating mobile applications. Now, code readers. What are code readers, code editors, IDEs? Here, we write our code, compile our code, and push to the version control system to track our code. I highly recommend using Visual Studio Code, but you can also use Android Studio, whose name describes itself. Thank you, everyone. In last, I just want to say you are never late until you are dead. So don't think you are not going to make any kind of effort because you think you are late. Thank you, everyone.
Nicely said, Hemant. We also have the Flutter and Android campaigns in the Google campaigning. So please join our community. We will be learning all these technologies together. It will helpful in not only yours, but in the overall development of a community. So next up we have AI and ML domain. Harnoor will be coming up and explaining AI and ML. Also, since I'm also machine learning enthusiast, so I'll also be taking up ML sessions in the coming years. So ML, and you can come up and ask us about any kind of doubts or any kind of guidance that you need in this field. Harnoor, over to you, Harnoor.
Yeah, thank you, Mehak. So, hi everyone again. I'm there for you for the domain AI and ML. So, ML are somewhat related to each other, but as we can say in the Venn diagram, we have artificial intelligence as a whole space, or you can say that a parent kind of thing, in which we have subdomains, machine learning and deep learning. So we can say that artificial intelligence is a technology which enables a machine to simulate the human behavior. And machine learning is a subset of AI, which allows the machine to automatically learn without being programmed explicitly. Means it improving the performances, then predicting the future, kind of, and dealing with the numbers and stuff, we use machine learning. And if we come to the deep learning usually deals with large data sets. We use the algorithms for the large to process and to train them. And in this, we can have the example like image processing and neural networks. So then we can say that artificial intelligence ensure that the machines can act and do things by their own. So in this, I'll give you about the example of GANs, the Generative Adversarial Network. In this, what happened that they are very exciting and rapidly changing today's generation, and they have a wide range of problem domains, and most notably translation. Like for example, the translating the photos of summer to winter, day to night, and generating the realistic photos of the objects, scenes, and people that even humans can't tell that they are fake, they are not original. In this, I'll give you example of that I was reading yesterday about the technology of this, and then I got to know about the news that bringing Mona Lisa back to the life. What they have you ever imagined that you see the expression of this Italian Mona Lisa from the famous portrait of the Leonardo da Vinci who created it, and it made possible to have the advent of the deep fake. What the researchers do that they use the machine learning, and they made the expressions which are visible on the portrait itself. It's a fake kind of thing, but they don't look fake at all. And second is that the MIT engineers, what they do, they had, I think it's a video on YouTube as well. They uses the Obama kind of thing. That he's giving the introductory lecture in their MIT, and that all things happen, and it's a it doesn't look like a fake, and it's an original thing. So this is all the great examples of machine learning which are involved in this, and it's a very good kind of thing, we can say. So here on the slide, you can see that there are various frameworks used like scikit-learn, and then we have Julia, Python, R. So basically there's the three languages, Julia, Python, R is a programming language which is used in the machine learning. And there is, I read about the IDI, which is Jupyter. You must also be familiar about it. It is formed like Julia, Python, and R, which is a programming language over it. And then we also have RAS and TensorFlow, which is used for the deep learning, that most deep like kind of thing, which requires, as I told you about the large data sets, we can use them. Then here comes the roadmap. In this roadmap, what we have to do, that how the machine learner engineer can work over it, is that we need to have a basic mathematics knowledge in which we can have basic algebra statistics. And then the basic programming languages like Python or R, in which you are interested, as I told, that the machine learning works on three basic and famous languages. Then the data analysis we have to do, in which we have used the libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, will do all this thing. And then the algorithms of machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement. And then we can also have this deep learning thing also comes inside it only. And then at the last, we have the machine learning programs, which we implement and make the program successful, the projects. So these were the things which are like very important. The roadmap, which you can help and be a successful machine learning engineer. And also, we all are here to explore this field more and more, so that we can make our own projects. We can learn artificial, because I think that this is the most trending technology, and every engineer, whether it's from CE or mechanical, everybody knows about this technology, and these are only going to capture the field, capture the era of tomorrow's generation, these basic artificial intelligence, machine learning technologies. So let's come and explore this field. We will be having competitions on Kaggle and all, which Kaggle is considered a very important for the ML and AI enthusiast. And then we can do more research and work together in this field and make it successful. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Harnoor. Harnoor covered almost all the aspects of AI and ML. At last, I was going to talk about the Kaggle competitions that we are going to include, but Harnoor covered that as well. So thank you, Harnoor. So we'll also be hosting Kaggle competitions for ML domain. So tune in for ML to learn ML and participate in ML competitions. So next up we have competitive programming, which Taranpreet will be coming up to explain.
Yeah, thank you, Mehak. So, competitive programming is a mind sport, and it generally teaches us how to think. So, competitive programming helps us to utilize our skills of problem solving, mathematics, and expertise in any particular language to solve our problems. With the basic idea of how to dive into the competitive programming is, we can start with choosing a one programming language. So to choose a programming language, we can go with C++, Python, or Java. it is up to our choice and with whatever language we are comfortable with. So after this, we have to understand some basic concepts of time and space complexity algorithms. After this, and learning the fundamentals of data structures and algorithms. In data structures, we can count the linked list, arrays, queues, stacks, and in advance, we can go for dynamic programming, brute force, and salesman problems. These are some basic data structures, trees and graphs also. So we can learn it and explore the field of data structures and algorithms with the help of our programming languages. After this, we can take up the challenges and solve the coding problems, for which we can go along with using these platforms like HackerRank, Top Coder, Lead Code, HackerRut, and Code Forces. These platforms are very useful for competitive programming, and it will also help us to make our coding skills more efficient. And it will also, as I'm a 5-star coder, so we can also gain stars in HackerRank or in any other platforms, and solving number of questions will also help in our placements also. Then coming to the use of competitive programming is we can use this for participating in various contests. We can so that we can make our resume better, and it will also help us in our interviews, as we will be going to be doing and preparing ourselves for our placements. So this will really help us, and with this we will create an environment for competitive coding in our college, so that we can create a group of people who will help us to grow into codes, and we will learn together. So to give it a shot, and if you enjoy it's worth it, you will always be rewarded with objective benefits. And to show this, we have competitive programming contests like Code Jam, Kickstart, ACM, ICPC, Hash Code, that is also organized by the Google, IEEE Extreme Programming Competitions, and various number of hackathons organized every year, so that we can put our knowledge of competitive programming into run and go with it. So it's always, I can say that we always start with a small, and we have to keep learning and exploring to find your passion. It does not matter in which year of college we are. So yeah, I can say that we can start working and focus on our growth together, helping into competitive programming. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Taran. Taran explained all the aspects of how we are going to start and what are our exact goals for competitive programming. I want to tell you about why exactly we included competitive programming in data structure algorithms in our core domains of GDSC. So we want to address the very, the coding culture in our college, which is really less. So we want to help the coding culture in our college grow, and so that we can set up a group of people who are actually interested in CP, and all who can also guide other students to get involved in it. Since you all should be knowing this, that competitive programming is very important for helping you in developing your problem solving skills. So wherever you go for SWE or SDE job roles, they are going to give you coding questions. So coding questions, of course, will have time limits, and that is where competitive programming and problem solving skills come into place. Whenever a job interviewer will look at your resume, which has a nice good competitive coding profiles, you cannot you will it will help you in crossing your in so that your resumes can pass through the resume shortlisting process. And also they will know that you have the problem solving skills, and they will focus the interview on your projects and the things that you are interested on, and not the DSA thing. So I guess CP is very important in our college at this point of time to help the coding culture to grow. Now moving on, we have cloud. Harjas will be coming up to explain how are we going to discuss cloud in this tenure of academic session, that is 2021-22.
Hi, Mehak. Is my voice audible?
Yeah, it is, Harjas.
Okay, so before I move to the Google Cloud platform, I want you to introduce to the cloud computing. So, cloud computing is defined as the services offered through remote servers on the internet. Now, these services might include the database storage, applications, computer power, and other IT resources over the pay-as-you-go pricing approach. The remote server allows you to, save, modify, or process data on internet or cloud-based platform instead of storing it on a local server or other devices. So, in conclusion, you can save a lot of money and lot of time with the help of cloud computing. Now, coming to the Google Cloud Platform, the Google Cloud Platform, also known as GCP, is a suite of cloud computing services provided by Google. It is a public cloud computing platform consisting of variety of services like compute, storage, networking, application development, big data, and more, which run on the same cloud infrastructure that Google uses internally for its end user products such as Google Search, Photos, Gmail, or YouTube, etc. Now, as you can see from the slide, there are various other factors which help us to choose cloud computing. It is cost effective, it is highly scalable, custom machine types, we use Internet of Things in it, there is API platform and ecosystem, there is big data analytics, cloud AI, and it is serviceless. Okay, so now coming to the services provided by the Google Cloud Platform, we can have networking, there is computing services, we have management tools, cloud AI, as I've mentioned before, IoT, security and identity management, big data, and storage services.
We will be taking into account all these cloud services and all the cloud functions during our cloud campaign, which is going to start in the September. So don't forget to tune into our cloud campaign. Next up, we have UI UX design. Mansi will be coming up and explaining you all the various topics that we are going to cover under this domain.
Hello, Mehak. Am I audible?
Mansi, your voice is actually very low. If you can,
Okay. Now, now it is okay. I don't know. There's some issue on my side then.
you can go ahead. I guess it's slightly audible, but I guess it will be. We can hear it though. You can go ahead, Mansi. Harjas, do you want to take up this UI UX?
Sure, just give me a minute.
All right, till then I'll start. UI UX designing is basically for during the software development phase. When we want to develop any kind of a website or app, the first thing in the software development phase we do is the designing part. Like since the overall graphical user interface should be appealing to look at, then only we can have then only we can increase the customer usage of our product. So for that, we have UI UX design for designing the product before we are going to actually start with it. We design all the elements that we want to include in our product. Harjas will continue ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mac, for taking this part. Okay, so I'll be introducing you a bit more to UI UX design. As Mac has said before, it helps us with the designing part. I'll be more precise to it. User interface design, which help you in both the ends. We can use it for the designing part and the coding part. So with for the designing part, we use the softwares which are mentioned on your screen that are Canva, Adobe, Figma, Behance, Scribble, etc. I have personally used Figma, and I have made a payment app in which I have designed all specific screens for the same. I have designed it for a mobile application. Now, Figma gives you the chance for working on different screens. So, if you download Figma and you use it, you'll see that you have options for every smartphone available and every desktop screen available. So, it has many more functions to it. If I talk about more basic part of designing, then you can go for Canva. Now, you might have used Canva because there are some really basic elements attached to it. Like if you want to make a poster, you can use that, and it is highly scalable and easy to use. There is also option of making a website, templates even. So it is a good option to go for if you're new to designing. And we'll be taking all of these elements in our club activities.
Thank you so much, Harjas. Next up, we have open source. We will be taking up open source in domain in the upcoming events. So what exactly is open source to begin with? Open source is actually the source refers to the source code, that is a source code of the softwares that is made freely available for the possible modification as well as redistribution. Products which are open source, they include permission to use the source code, design documents, or content of the product. So open source contribution may seem intimidating at the beginning, and also it takes time to get familiar with GitHub. It took time for I took a lot of time to get familiar with GitHub, but we need to start at some point. So we should start with by making small contributions, that is with beginner friendly projects. So there are several open source programs, and even in Google hosts Google Summer of Code. It provides platform for all the open source companies to come, so that students who are willing to contribute to open source, they register there. It provides a platform as a connect between the students and the open source companies. So just like it is mentioned here, we would like to take up Git. What is Git? As Hemant has explained before, Git is actually a version control system. GitHub is actually a platform that provides Git similar to Bitbucket and GitLab. Now, I want to make this session a bit interactive. I want to ask you all the tools mentioned on the right hand side. Let's start with the first one, the orange one. If you know what exactly it is, please write in the chat box. I would love to know your answers. We always see this on our desktops. I hope that people are listening. The first logo on the right hand side, yeah, it is Firefox, as we all see on our desktops every day. These are all the open source tools, very common that we use in our everyday life. The second one on just below Firefox, come on people, write in the chat box what it is. What is it? Yeah, it's VLC Media Player. Very good, very nice, Prabjot. Next up, the one below VLC Media Player. Does anyone know what is it? Oh, Linux. Yeah, very right. Linux is also open source. You know, as we Linux is an open source operating system that also provides various versions of it, like Ubuntu and all those things. Yeah, even my love too. Next we have the one on the top right corner, just to the right of, yeah, it's WordPress. Okay, below WordPress, though it is already written there, but I would want to ask you who all has used LibreOffice before? All the iOS users, all the Apple Mac users must have used LibreOffice at some point of time. So LibreOffice is familiar to all those people. Yeah, even Linux users as well. Right, very right, Hemant. Just below LibreOffice, we have, come on, right in the chat box, Python. Very good, Tanveer, Amrinder. Thank you so much. It is Python. Python is open source language, and we all love to code in it for the easy to design and easy to use experience that it provides. Right? It is very easy to learn. So everyone loves Python. So okay, then no, we will be taking up open source and all these domains that I have mentioned. So I guess we should increase the open source culture in our college. So moving on to the next slide is our surprise reveal. I guess you all must be excited for surprise reveal. So what exactly is the surprise? All right, let me just, without taking any more time, I would like to make the revelation of what exactly the surprise is. We are including several domains, that is the catalyst domains, where students from first year, second year, third year, and even the final year can get involved into the community. They can come and can contribute to the community you through all these 5 domains that are mentioned here. You don't need any kind of a particular technical expertise to actually contribute here. All you need to is come, and you will learn as you go. Marketing, design and editing, blogging, community engagement, technical. These are the 5 domains that will be included in the catalyst domains. You can you can choose any number of these domains and contribute to. You can even choose all these domains and contribute to all of them in our community. So in marketing, you will get to know how to sell your products, and even how to sell sell yourself in front of your clients, and sell your product in front of your clients. And in design and editing, of course, Mansi and Harjas would love to help you in that. Catalyst domains will be included under the management team, and it will be headed by Harjas. Harjas, do you want to come up and tell them a bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So catalyst domains have all the 5 options as you can see it on the screen. There is marketing, there is design and editing, there is blogging, community engagement, and technical. So you can choose as much as domains as you want to, and we will be sharing a link for the same in a while. And we would be working on that, and we can we would divide you in different groups, and according to that, we'll be ending up with the results.
Exactly. Here, the number of domains that you can contribute to is not limited. It's not limited to 1 or 2. You can even contribute to other domains. Even if you are at a certain position in Google Developer Student Clubs, still you can contribute to any number of these domains. So it is open to everyone and anyone to join. It is open since all you will gain here is learning and new skills. So come on, people, enroll for Catalyst domains, and we would love to interact with you and involve you in all the activities of the club. So now the question on how to become a member in the club. All you need to do is go to the community.dev platform of GDSC BBSBEC. The link will be posted in the chat box. And then you click on the join chapter. And also, we'll be giving you the link tree of our GDSC BBSBEC, where we will be posting the link to our Discord server. What you need to do is go there and join according to the roles that you will be allotted there, and from there you will get to know all kind of events that will be conducted there, and all we will be making announcements in the Discord server. Also, in the by joining the community.dev platform, you will get all the email notifications of every kind of event and every kind of update that is there in the Google Developer Student Club BBSBEC. So don't forget to go and click the join chapter button in the on the community dev platform of the GDSC BBSBEC. Please go there and do it right now. Now the FAQs. Harjas, do you want to take up this?
So these are some frequently asked questions. Many people might have confusion that if they don't have any technical knowledge or they have not been introduced to programming as of now, how they can be part of GDSC BBSBEC. So there is no problem for that. We can still manage to it. You can still join, and we are here to learn. So everyone is welcome. Now coming to the main aim, our main goal is to help the students in our community explore, take outside of this curriculum. As you know that in this time we cannot be having like we cannot just stick to our syllabus in our universities. We need to explore more than that. And this specific thing, we can help you with this. As introduced before, we will be organizing several events, or we will be making different clubs in between this GDSC. You can become a part of that. You can organize for the same, and as you know that you can learn only when you participate. So it is a great opportunity for everyone who loves to explore more domains.
Right. Very rightly said, Harjas. Next, lastly, I want to discuss about the solution challenge that is going to be hosted from January to March 2022. So solution challenge is basically the hackathon that is hosted by Google developers, student clubs. The teams can come together and submit their projects for the problem statements that are there for a solution challenge. And from the teams can participate through their developer student club. So for the 2021 solution challenge, the problem statement was to solve one or more of the United Nations 17 SDG goals, Sustainable Development Goals, using at least one or more Google technologies. The university students around the world can join the competition with Google Developer Student Club. So it is kind of a global competition, and you get an immense amount of experience after participating in it. So here the main aim is to develop solutions for local community problems using one or more Google products. Right, participants are invited during the solution challenge are invited to submit their solution and you could say demonstration videos. Up to 10 winning teams get the prizes, and they get to participate in the demo day that was this year conducted on 26th of August. So next up, I want to discuss what are the United Nations 17 Sustainable Goals. That was the problem statement of this year. So these are the goals that have been created by the United Nations in 2015 to be achieved by 2030. These 17 Sustainable Development Goals have been agreed on by all 193 UN member states. The main aim is to end poverty, ensure prosperity, and protect the planet. These included no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, and a lot more. You can go and check out the website. And the link of the website has been posted in the chat box. Please go and you can visit the Solutions Challenge website. So I hope that you all will come together and contribute to make projects, and we will be sending teams from our developer student clubs to participate in the solutions challenge. Also, we will be guiding teams throughout their projects. So please come ahead and participate to develop projects. Also, you can also check out the past year projects from the Solutions Challenge website. Please go and see what all kind of projects that you can develop and that have qualified for the final rounds, and even the demo day. Please go ahead and take inspiration and start working. So, and now, next up, we have the Q&A session. I want everyone to feel free to ask any questions or any queries they have um, regarding the Google Developer Student Clubs and all that we have discussed today. I guess we covered all kind of technologies that we wanted to host this year, that we want to include this year during the tenure of 2021 to 22. Please come up and ask any kind of questions or queries that you have regarding membership and all kind of queries. The platform is open for all kind of queries. Please come up and ask. You can either switch on your mic and ask the query, or you can post it in the chat box. If you have any query, you can ask it now. Otherwise, you can always contact us on our contact numbers. We will be providing all those our numbers to you. Along with that, you can message us, email us at gdsc@bbsbec.ac.in. We will be happy to take up any kind of queries that you have. So all we want from you is come and join a tech community so that we can develop our not only our individual skills, but all our help all everyone around us to develop their tech skills as well as their engagement skills. Thank you for joining the session. So any kind of queries, you can post at gdsc@bbsbec.ac.in. We have provided you with all the links there in the chat box. Also, we have provided a feedback form. Please fill the feedback form. You must have received an email as well of the post-event survey form. Please fill that as well. I hope that you liked the today's session, and I hope that we were able to resolve at least some of your queries. So please feel free to come up and ask any kind of questions you have, and we will be happy to host you and happy to take up any kind of queries. And don't forget to click the join chapter button on the community.dev platform, and we will be releasing the form for Catalyst domains in the link tree, and it will be posted around all the WhatsApp groups. So please fill that form, and we will welcome you all to the Catalyst domains and all the other positions that will be opening after this. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am very humbled seeing all your presence. So thank you so much for joining us today. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so
And
much,
have a
Mehak.
nice
Thank
day.
you, everyone. And congratulations, everyone, all the core team members and all the members. I really congratulate all of you for being a part of this community. And I'm really happy to see your enthusiasm, and really happy to see your ambitions to take this GDSC at the next level. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.
Have a very nice day ahead, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.